This is a short video demonstration of ProgrammExpress, a web-based portfolio program and project reporting solution, where our aim is to automate portfolio program and project reporting, replace labor-intensive manual processes of consolidation and aggregation, and replace with a quick-to-implement, simple and intuitive and cost-effective solution. So we're going to use a demo site for Ocado with the Ocado logo and brand identity corporate color palettes, and we're going to log on as an administrator of ProgrammExpress. You can be a write access user, read-only user. The administrator will access what we call our home screen, and our home screen for the administrator means that they can view all the programs, portfolios and projects. And remember, this is just a demo structure. You can have your own complete structure, as many projects and sub-projects and different levels as you require. So from this home screen, you get visibility of the status of all the projects within the portfolio, and we use our red, amber, green methodology, and we can see the health and status of the projects by the different modules, shown here as icons, better shown as in the update tabs as commentary, plan, resources, cost, benefits, impacts, risks and logs. Now from this screen, the administrator can view the health of the data within the projects, or they can run reports that they have set up within their own user ID in My Reports, or they can run shared reports that have been set up by the central projects team or the program office. Now, ProgrammExpress is very much about simple data input and powerful program and portfolio reporting output. The view for the write access user or read-only user or the project manager is different. It's the same home screen, but we can have filtered views, which means they have a less complicated view of the projects and the modules. So I'm just going to log on as a typical project manager who will have write access potentially to 3 projects, and they will be required to only update potentially 4 of the modules, in this case commentary, plan, costs and risks as an example. So from the project manager, they would select their project, they would click on the square, and they would update their narrative. Overall, achieve last period, focus for next period, and many more commentary threads, and you can configure those commentary threads. When they've made the narrative update, they'll go to their plan, and they'll make any additions, changes, deletions to their plan, make it up to date. And then they will go to their costs, and they will make any amendments to the forecast cost against the original budget or any new budget line items. And then they will go to their risk register, and they will review, make amendments to their risks. So very simple for the project manager to update. Once they've done that, they will more than likely want to run a report. So we'll use an example project report. You can run project, program or portfolio reports. A project report example will be a 1-page summary PPT. This drops down nicely into a PowerPoint slide. Plan on a page, and it's showing now the data change that they've made and what that data looks like in a report. So example of a report with RAG status, with the plan, financial information, the commentary threads that have been configured specifically for this report. So simple exercise for the project manager in terms of updates. And then if we go back to being an administrator, the administrator will know that everybody has made their updates. We'll go back into their home screen, open up the programs and projects, and they'll be able to review. They'll probably be drawn to the reds and want to see why things are red or maybe amber, and we can filter out the greens and we can filter out the ambers, and we can start to look at where the problem areas are within the project. Take an example, project 1C, we can see that the costs are red. We can drill down and we can have a look at the screen, and we can see that the forecast exceeds the planned or the budget, out of tolerance, therefore a red status. And we can do the same with all the projects and all the modules. More likely that the administrator will want to start to run summarized, aggregated program and portfolio reports. We use an example of projects portfolio. You can run these reports at any level. This is just an example, and we'll run a reg status summary. This is a bread and butter report, which automatically produces an Excel style report that we've configured, which will show all the projects, the project managers, start and end dates, reg status, and the commentaries that we've configured for this specific report. So we can change the data and change the columns of the report. This is just an example. Or we may want to run a Gantt chart report, and this will produce a Gantt chart view of every program and project plan within the organization, because we've run it from the top level. So we can see the plan. We use the theme of red, amber, green for our taskbars. Red meaning late or missed deadline, and amber meaning forecasting to be later than was originally anticipated. Or using the same data, different view, we could run a milestone summary. And this will show us planning information, but more as a timeline showing key milestones, the health of them, and when they're expected to deliver. Or one more example, maybe resource usage. So again, an Excel style report, but aligned to the plans within ProgrammExpress, which makes it easy to see the resources, what they're working on, the number of days in a period, in this case monthly, it could be weekly, what the total aggregation is for that period, for that resource, where we've got resources that are out of tolerance. Or maybe we would want to run a benefits report. Let's have a look and see the cost and benefits of the portfolio. Again, all aggregated upwards, so we can see project information up to program, and we can see the forecast cost of the program, the forecast cost of the portfolio, and there we can see the planned benefit and the forecast benefit and the variance, in this case green, and we've chosen to annualize it down to 3 years, but that could be 2 years, or it could be a 5-year report. That's just a very, very quick view. As stated, we've put the corporate colour palettes and brand identity of Ocado on there, and we can do that very simply within 5 to 10 minutes of the configuration. There are many other modules and features of ProgrammExpress which you can use or you can choose not to, like document management. We've got dashboards, other settings, administrator settings for configuration. That's just a very short demo. And thank you for watching, and having seen it, if it sparks a requirement, then or meets the requirement, then you can see the contact details, and the call to action would be potentially the follow-on from this. Let's arrange a webinar, show fuller functionality, or a face-to-face meeting, or plan a pilot implementation. But thank you very much for watching.